Welcome back, everybody, to Crusader Kings 2, The Adventures of course, High Priest Manure. Oh, I don't like the title High Priest, but that was what I was going to talk about very briefly, is that yesterday, obviously, we reformed the religion, and I did it based on what I thought would be best for the religion, as in, like, being able to defend ourselves, being able to be offensive against the Andals as well. A lot of you wanted to see some of the other features included, just because it was more thematic. I was kind of worried that, you know, the campaign's kind of difficult anyway, so if we're piling on just thematic features rather than useful features, might be a little broken, or it might be a little unfair in terms of our advantages. We wouldn't get much from it. But I've tried to design the religion as a kind of a hybrid religion based on what I chose and what you guys suggested, what were the most voted comments yesterday. So I've tried to customize it based on that and also our culture as well. So if we go back to the old gods Reformation here, the ones we picked yesterday are basically null and void at this point, so I made it from the ground up. So we've got fleets can navigate major rivers. I thought that was appropriate given that we are the rivers and the hills in the neck of the north, more importantly, rivermen from the riverlands and have been for thousands of years. That they couldn't navigate major rivers made no fucking sense. So I've got that one in. Rulers can aim infidel raiders for loot. That's part of our, I think that's part of our defensive doctrine, whatever that one was. Old Gods courtiers, Old Gods counties and characters are harder to convert. Well, that was part of our defensive religion modifier. The Old Gods faithful is held by a secular ruler, so we're obviously the head of the religion still. Always a high priest. Upon reaching adulthood, characters can perform a rite of passage, and we can also venerate ancestors, because I know people want to see the sort of, some features from animism, some features from the ancestor veneration thrown in there as well. I'm not honestly sure if the ancestor veneration even works. Bear in mind, if we go over to the thing, it says saints, which it's a little strange. It's a little thematically dissonant, I will admit, and it's obviously the beatification symbol or whatever else there. Not sure how that'll work. We also, as the High Priest, have no control over it, as we found out in the past, that characters will just be sainted randomly. So we don't get any control over that. We'll just have to wait and see if that even works in the first place. I'm not sure it does, but we'll wait and see. But hopefully some of these extra features make it more closer to what the Old Gods was, and, I mean, a little less of the sort of super offensive religion or the sort of hybrid attack and defense religion I wanted it to be. So fingers crossed that's a nice middle ground there, and we'll see if at least any of it works over the course of today. So our short-term goal, it seems a little ridiculous to say, is obviously unite Westeros under the Old Gods, try and reform everything, try and get everybody back converted. The most immediate thing we want to do is, we've actually got the option to worship the Ancestor there. The immediate thing to do is proclaim the Kingdom of Westeros, so we need to have a round size of 500. We're 150 off of that right now. Round size is 351, as you can see there. So we're not doing too badly. If we take the Westlands and we take the Vale, actually, that might not be enough still. Maybe if we tied up the rest of the Stormlands, Westlands, and the Vale, that might be enough to do it. And then when we've got the Kingdom of Westeros, I think we can push de jure claims, making our life much, much, much easier rather than waiting for shit like the Vale to break apart, landing characters, yada, yada, yada. We don't have the invasion anymore, though. That's a big thing that's changed here. So obviously we had access to those invasions last time, which we no longer have. So that's going to slow things down somewhat, but, I mean, there are still ways around it. Obviously invited people to court. I don't like the fact that we don't have those invasions in hindsight. You know what? We'll do it. We'll do it just because that's what you guys wanted. So I'll meet you in the middle ground there. All right, let's, how are we doing on troop count? Oh, we have no troops raised. Well, why can't we declare war? It's not... Oh, we're in a non-aggression pact. Right, my god, I thought I'd done something then to break any of our offensive capabilities. So we've still got forced vassalization against any Duke/Count characters, I assume, which is obviously quite nice. That will still help speed things up quite a lot. It's going to be a lot of warfare. Unfortunately, against the Vale, though, we are quite limited in what we can do against it now. So we are going to have to push 9 stars for one of our vassals. It's just a province. It's not much, though. We are going to have to... try and land some characters here. I mean, land this guy, push... Oh, I mean, that might be a good war just to go for immediately here, huh? Claim the Eastfield, which is all of this stuff under this kid here with his 3,600 troops. I could actually be really tempted to do that. What about Red Fort? Do we have anything on that one? We don't, apparently. We can't even... Oh, right, we don't have a border with that guy. There are still inroads here. We're going to be slightly limited in terms of our aggression factor, but we are a bit more thematically correct now. So why don't we watch the Ancestor and actually see what we get out of that then? My courtier said Jamie Crane is expected... Yeah, whatever, marries he plays. We really don't care. Oh, right, okay, so the Night's Watch is still... They did fall very briefly, but they seem to have... Oh, no, they have still fallen. Wait, what? Okay, I don't know if you can see, but Castle Black there is... Oh, Castle Black fell to wildlings? What the hell have they got? They've just got Eastwatch, and then they're at wall... I don't understand. I have no idea what's happened here. For some reason, the wildmen, the wildlings have decided to become their own Night's Watch, led by this fella here. Maybe there's some event that reforms it. I have no clue, but we are going to say, of course, we will do that. Otherwise, they'll get minus 15 opinion, even if we don't actually help out. I don't know if we really care about what's going on beyond the wall, unless the others turn up. I'm not really too... Unless the White Walkers themselves appear. Not really too concerned about that one. We are going to keep buffing ourselves up in the background here, though, with our dual system. Someone suggested, can we... Oh! Molinar refused our challenge. Why? 130 because he's got gout and he's wounded? That's weird. I've never seen that before. Nice work. We've ranked up there. Yeah, we're just going to keep going with that. Obviously, the reason I wanted to do that is because so that we had the prestige to fund the invasions, which, of course, we don't have. But it is just kind of fun to do in the background. Like I said, that society... Oh, that could be useful. That society doesn't actually pose any threat to our health besides a permanent -1 stacking modifier. So it's not like in Battlefield duels or in the Game of Thrones duel engine where you just get killed randomly. This society will at least get some warning about whether or not we're going to drop down dead anytime soon, so we can pull out of that if it's getting too risky. I'd love to make the championship bloodline, though. That's just a really nice permanent little prestige gain. What's our first... I have no idea what our first sort of action should be. Well, let's assess the mercenary situation, see how those guys are doing. Not well. Okay, so we've got about 3,000. We've got about 3,600 men from mercenaries. I'm thinking we put them on boats. We boat them over to this province of Eastfield there, drop them right outside, and declare war. That way we can, if they can somehow call in more Andal allies, we're ready to go, essentially. The only thing is we'll also have to land this dude. So why don't we give him a landed title... We give him one of the towers. Actually, we've picked up the province of Mudford. That'll do. Oh, shit, that works out really well. There you go. Castle of Mudford is all yours. So now we can push his claim and he'll become a landed vassal because he already is our landed vassal. So that'll work out pretty well. All right, team, let's do it. I'm on board with this one now. We'll start dismantling the Vale, then we'll move into the Westlands, but I think the Vale has to go. Since the start of the campaign, they've been a massive, massive pain in our ass, so just dealing with this as soon as possible, I think, will be the best idea. So let's raise our mercenary bands very briefly. If we're gonna... Whoa, what? Oh, right, so we do have to pay the upfront cost, don't we? Any bounties for us to kill? Oh, shit, we can't even afford it right now. Damn it. Take out a very... Can we take out a small loan? I don't really want to do that. We always tend to have a mountain of cash. It's only because I've just recently started building a whole bunch of the stuff, as you can see on the outliner there. The money is an issue, so, I mean, I'm more than happy to just take out a bit of a loan. Right, get these guys together. What are we looking at in terms of fleets? Actually, we're really good in terms of fleet count, so drop them in Darry. Let's get all those boats raised. Let's move them over there. And then, please don't... Oh, God, I thought they got peace then. It was just the fog of war changing. As long as those guys don't get peace in a hurry, this should be more or less guaranteed war, unless they can call in all the Andals, but given that they're in the Vale, obviously Man's Pass, whatever else, we can move our troops into position on, like, Stonyhead or up by the Scorched Vale and stop anyone else potentially helping their friends there. Right, the troops are in position and ready to go. Let's just quickly launch this as soon as possible, get it out of the way. So claim Eastfield, he will become our landed vassal because he's already our landed vassal, so it's not like we get independence or anything. Launch it, then we'll raise our personal troops, which I have set a rally point up at Emond's Rest. Might be a good idea to send some of them just up to this top area. 12,000 men. Yeah, that seems like a good plan. Let's move those guys up there just in case they do manage to get a decent force together, send them through the top. I don't think they'll ever be able to do that, but just in case. Then with these guys, we'll move them up via the Vale. We'll just go stand on Stonyhead and sort of see how things end up here. Looks as if he might not be able to call in his Andal allies. This could work out extremely well if he's just... Because this wall, I mean, there's no way he can go back under there while we are at war with him. So until his wars are all dealt with, only then will the Vale revassalize him as part of the Mega War system. This could work out really, really well. Who's he at war with? Redfort. So maybe he's in... Yeah, right. So the guy we're at war with right now, Strong Song. Oh, was that Strong Song? Sorry? Yes, right. So he is joining someone else in a war against the tyranny of the Vale. So this guy is, like, seriously screwed now. Or not. What? What happened? Oh, did they actually... Unless they win their war, I guess. What happened? It was won by Raymar the Tenacious. What? But we've had it in the past, where the Mega War system has made people splinter, and then if... Remember what happened with the North? Where the North went into independence and then became part of the Vale again because they declared war on it in the meantime? But that's some real bullshit right there. That is some real bullshit right there. Okay, fuck you guys then. Okay, drop the troops. Drop the troops. I'm just going to go to war with the bloody Vale itself. Fuck it. I mean, they've just come out of a massive civil war, so why the fuck not? Let's do it. Riverland War for Serlin's claim on Eastfield. So I didn't even check the troop count. 27,000 versus 42,000. Yeah, we should very easily have this in the bag, especially if we've got troops already on the way. The Fingers is at House Corbray. What the hell? Northman Valerian. Oh, right, because of course Valyria actually did have that, so chances are they were proselytizing or something. That's not going to end well, okay. So House Corbray as well were the first ever... Were they not the first ever Andal house in Westeros, or is it the other way around? They were the first men that fell Honestly, don't remember which way around it was. It's like ancient Westerosi history, so I have no clue. They were surely honoring their obligations. Yeah, they don't stand a chance here. So this is going to be basically the start of the fall of the Vale, I hope. It's a shame we can't put rivers in the hills, the neck of the north, in the mountain, and the Vale, because it suits the theme so well. We're just completely out of room on our name. So let's get these guys. Let's try and trap them in their territory and stop them coming across the river if possible. So we're going to have 15,000. They're going to have, like, only 8,000 there. If we quit, we'll be able to smash half their armies. There'll be nothing they can do to stop it. In fact, that might be the quickest way to end this war. So with this, I always ask them to stand down because I don't believe there's an opinion modifier. So if we say that one, that'll piss that guy off by -30. If we do that one, we just lose -10. There's also other ones. Oh, that's if they accept. But if they say no, we just lose 50 prestige, which is probably the best case scenario because I really don't care what my vassals are doing to one another at the end of the day. This guy's a dragon rider. Let's leave him on the sieging army just in case he does happen to use his dragon in the siege. These guys can take point. Okay, this is going to be hopefully a shitload of war score they've just fed to us on a... They're also taking attrition in their own territory. So, oh, because it's winter, right. 10 out of 10 army management there from the AI. Nice, nice. Oh, that was close fucking hell. Smugglers entered domain. God damn it. Okay. That was very, very close. I won't lie. I was looking pretty risky for a second there, but they didn't have any troops on their flank. So we got Walter, Lothar, and Winton. Chase them down. They have troops coming towards us that movement lock, so we might not be able to catch the last of their armies here. Tamanyor, I have the perfect opportunity for someone like you. I'm a busy person. My skills request in all corners of the earth. Hunt this man. Done. Absolutely no... Wait, he's house mod, though. Oh. Decline? If we decline it, we won't be offered for... Let's... I mean, we could hunt him and then hope that he offers to pay his way free. If we kill him, it's Dynastic Kinslayer. Oh, God. Hunt your target and let's just hope he offers to pay us off. Yes, it could. Yes, it could. Nice work. We completed the mission bounty hunter. We lose 100 prestige, but you know what? We're not a Kinslayer and we made some money out of it. That's fine. Oh, yikes. Okay, that was unexpected. So let's get those troops out of there. Luckily, we've still got the boats hanging around. Normally, I would... Wait, what? Did that say he would catch us? I could have sworn that said that we were going to get away from that, but that's okay. That's fine. I'm not completely mad or anything. You guys just run for the boats as fast as you can. They're dead. They're mercenaries anyway, so I'm not going to lose any sleep over that. Oh. Okay. Or we could crash the game. That's also fine. Oh, fuck off. Don't normally have it set to like 6 monthly autosave because I personally get really annoyed by the amount of times the autosave plots up, but given this game is lagging every month anyway, we'll probably go and swap that over. We didn't miss too much either, luckily, because it's the first of the month. I think we'll go ahead and switch it over to monthly autosaves instead. Just because I'm a little worried about the constantly increasing crashes here. Right, so let's keep pushing this advantage. Let's go straight for the Eyrie, see if we can crack it as soon as possible. I doubt we'll be able to because obviously it's the friggin' Eyrie. Actually, we might be able to assault it down. How many troops did I say we had? Like 40,000? If we got them all dogpile... Yeah, if we got everybody just piling onto the Eyrie... I'm just going to disband those all re-raise and they're mercenaries anyway. Then we can potentially just assault it down and crack it. This is going to be interesting. I'll see if this works. I doubt it will, but we'll give it a go. I think we'll lose way too much to attrition, but hey, might be the quickest way to end this war rather than siege down every single sub-holding and whatnot. Okay, and plus if we break the Eyrie once, there's no reason we can't, you know, go for it again if say, their ruler were to horribly, horribly die. Oh, I was going to see if we could place a bounty on him, but apparently if you're part of society, you can't place bounty. There was a comment on yesterday's episode that's like, why don't you put bounty on people, fight them, get back some of the money, but use it as primarily a way of... Oh my god. Where are my commanders? Have I just reloaded into the save before we put the commanders on there? You're a motherfucker. You are this fucking game. Alright, whatever. Retreat. God damn it. So there's auto-saved before I put the commanders on that army. Thank you. Good. Alright, never mind. Not a big deal, I guess. That's okay. Right, bring everyone together. Let's try this again. Fucking game, honestly. Order him to stand down. He loses -10 opinion, but it's better than -30. Right, so let's make sure that we've actually... Okay, this time got some damn commanders on the army. So we've got Isambara, Walter, Dana, all of which are very good. I don't really care about the attrition loss we're going to take here. Bear in mind, we're playing on very hard. I'd rather be able to hit the AI gets so many bonuses to morale. I think we lose some bonuses to morale as well, so I want to be able to hit them hard. Otherwise, we're going to be... Have we lost our backwards coach modifier? Hang on. No. That was supposed to be removed, by the way, when we reformed the religion. I thought I'd added something to fix that. Oh, yikes, this is going to be close. Holy shit. It's going to be very, very close, but I think we've probably just got it. Bear in mind, we're attacking into mountains anyway, I assume this is. Wait, what? Plains? Okay, yeah, that's fine. The Bloody Gate, famously, you know, that passage, that really hard passage up to the area that you've got to take to be able to get there. Hence why it's called the Bloody Gate, because it gives you a massive strategic advantage because the troops all die. No, well, it is mountain. What? Alright, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's just game. Just things being weird, huh? Just things being weird. Right, there we go. This is exactly why I want big, honking armies, even though we'll take a lot of attrition damage. It's going to be what we need to be able to repel these troops. 71% war score. We actually do need to start doing some sieging soon then. I'll make sure they haven't got any troops to be able to counter-siege, or at least none that will threaten our capital or anything like that. And then we will, we'll push it here, and we'll just, maybe we'll go for the Eyrie. We need like 30,000 men to be able to assault it down. I'm going to go for it. We might not be able to assault it, actually. It's got a fort level of 19, so unless it's set to unlimited by default, this could be a problem. Oh, Silt as well. That was another comment yesterday. Silt died, and everyone's like, oh, you kind of ignored her because we were in the middle of a war at the time, and I think I said something along the lines of, I don't want to, we can't really afford to spend any money. We will, of course, Silt's Tower. I think that's fine. We'll probably rename it to like Silt's Respite or Silt's Grounds or something rubbish like that later on. But for the time being, just so I remember, you know, just so she's always got a bit of memory, if nothing else. Well, there we go. We've got Silt's Tower. Also, it's called, so the province is called Emond's Respite, the castle is called the God's Fort. Yeah, I guess that kind of works, given that we also reformed the religion. That I think is okay. All right, pylon team. I don't think doing a fort is going to do absolutely anything here, but we'll give it a go. Field ambition game I prepared, so we're going to lose -15, but game. Swap 10 opinion for -30. Doesn't make much sense. And we also please Sir Benford. Who are you? Captain Lothar the Mud. Oh, he's also a mercenary band. You're the only one I already care about, the Lord of the Antlers, to be honest, because this guy's also the Sir of Moat Cailin, so he is a military command. What pleases Osmin? -15 for that one. Nah, stick with Osmin, because he's the only landed vassal there whose opinion we should really take into account. 6,000 supply. Winter's giving it -1. Yeah, but even so. That's so shit. Okay, fuck this then. I feel like it would be genuinely a 10 times better thing to split the army down into, like, fourths and go out for some of the war goal instead. Because these troops, even down to 9,000, we need to split some more, because these guys are just going to die in no time. If we split it in half again, that would gives us a nice little barrier for sieging. It's a little uncomfortable, I guess. 4,500. Yeah, not really what I want, because if they get enough troops together, they could smash us there. And obviously, there's only a few points in it, but we'll give that a go. Under threat from Eastern Lemony's fine. It's my duty to help him out. What's it? How's Harlaw? Harlaw invasion of the Crag. Wow. Okay, I mean, we didn't really have to help out there at all. Pay interest, we've got to bear in mind, got to think here, we do have our own loan, so I'll try and bear that in the back of my... Ah, shit. 141 versus 179, skip it? Hey, of course we would. They do have a lot of troops kicking around there all of a sudden. Not a fan of that. Okay, right, let's be careful here. Should we send these troops back round? Who's coming back round? Okay, it's for 4,000. Shit. Yeah, let's do that instead. Pay interest on behalf of my Bannerman, more fucking money gone. Right, you guys come back round, help out with the Eyrie. Ah! Envoy of the Bank in Emond's Rest is seeking repayment. Yeah, I mean, we have to, don't we? I have the coin right here. We've still got some money there kicking around. God damn it, I thought we killed enough of his troops so that we wouldn't have to worry about this, but I guess not. Right, so quickly rush these guys down, then turn around. They're still sieging the Eyrie, and they're still taking attrition, by the way. Unreal. I don't know why... Oh, it's probably because of the whole backwards coach thing. I'm just going to straight remove that, I think, at this stage. It should have been removed along with the Reformation, but it obviously hasn't worked, so I'll quickly dive in and get rid of that. It doesn't make sense that we still have backwards coach modifier after hundreds of years of mingling with the Andals. It just doesn't make any goddamn sense. Emond's Rest is prospering. That's very nice. Okay, so let's go up, start counter-sieging. They shouldn't have any... They've still got 2,700 there. How many troops do you have? Can we know? But give the game a minute. It's very old. Please, sir. It's my wife. She's very sick. 3,000. So that's the last of his troops there. I don't think they're going to do any damage. By the time they even do some damage, we'll have won this war anyway. Well, the siege theory is about to go to shit because we haven't got the supply for it. Maybe I shouldn't have done this war in winter. Yeah, we're about to fail that siege unless I reinforce. But of course, if we reinforce, we're just going to increase the amount of bloody attrition we're taking. That's really annoying. Should we split some troops off of here, send them over? I feel like I kind of have to. I don't think they're going to get there in time before this, before the attrition kills off the rest of our men. Come on, run, please, as soon as possible. Maybe if we get the mercenary bands on that one. Where are the mercenary bands? Right, those are the mercenary, because they'll always reinforce no matter where they are. So it would make the most sense having those guys in a province where they're going to take constant attrition, because they can kind of reinforce and counter that to some extent. Right, come on, run, move your legs, Ah! Shit! Oh, it fucking reset the last minute. I don't know why the supply is so bad around here. It's actually unreal that for the capital of Vale, they would have all of a, 3,000 supply? Well, 6,000 apparently, but apparently not. My king, I ask you to intervene against the aggression of Sir. Okay, order him stand down. Nothing I can do, lose 50 prestige. Yep, fine, whatever. Okay, this time, are we reinforcing per month? 1 soldier per month. I don't think it's worth it even going for the Eyrie. Fuck it. Turn around. Sod the Eyrie. Let's just go for the war goal. My god, this is so frustrating. It feels like it's moving at real time. Holy shit. Yeah, whatever. Look at this. Whenever we get to the end of the month, it hangs for so long now. This is probably what caused it to crash not so long ago, but this is going to take a really, really, really long time to get this stuff sieged if it's like this. How are we doing with, so Longbow Hall is about to fall, but this province, as much as I'd like to siege it down, had something like Old Anchor when it... Sorry, give it a minute. when it loads, has a ridiculously massive garrison. So it's a levy plus garrison size, so they've got over 6,000 men there. So sieging that one down is not going to be fun either. Why do they have more supply over here than they do in... I mean, I get it. Okay, it's at the top of a mountain and all that, but it is still their capital. So it goes against what you know about the Game of Thrones. Sorry, is that house... Who is that? Why do I recognize... Oh, right. I thought that was... For a second, I thought that was House Reed on the neck of, like, Rebelled Against us or something. Septon Thomas of Two Stone wants to duel us. Does he? Really? Really? Of course he would die. He had 45 personal combat. I think we actually had a mission to hunt someone down when it loads. Oh, it only gave me 5% war score. You're fucking joking. Oh, God. I know what I'm doing with the rest of my day, then. That's right. Sieging the Vale. A breakneck speed of next to nothing. It might be because we're playing on speed 4. I actually might go slightly faster, weirdly enough, playing on speed 3. So I'll drop it down and see if that helps out. But I'm going to turn off the monthly autosaves. Fuck it. Let's turn them off again. Just because it's very rare that it does crash, and that's slowing it down so much as well. Pay interest on behalf of my bannermen. We've had off our own loan now. I guess we can at least carry on building in the background here. My God, they've done a lot of sieging. Just randomly in the background here, just knocking everything down. That's okay. Cost down level 4. Ooh, nice. I feel like it'd be better to start investing into troop buildings instead, though. Oh, Barber Surgeon gives morale of armies. I forgot about those. 5% tax income plus 2. Yeah, that way we're making some money back, and it's giving us some quite tangible troop buffs. All of these are going to give 15%, so... oh, see, we haven't got the money for that one. Those are hopefully help out quite a bit. 93%. Okay, let's go for Runestone then, because I can't imagine they've got... Oh, they've also got a massive bloody... I think we'll just siege absolutely anywhere in that case. Anywhere with no troops. Here we are, 800 men. That'll do it. Right, go down to Hardvale. It's not the war goal, but I mean, anything will really help out at this stage. What are you guys doing? You guys are still siege down the... Maybe we can assault down the city or the temple, whatever's next in this one. Give it a second. Yeah, that one is definitely assault worthy, I think. 3 days. Let's give that a go, and that might be the end of the war. It is. Thank God for that. Okay, so we know that we can crack the Vale. It's just whether or not I've got the time and patience to do it. Nice work. Okay. Hey, that's a pretty big chunk, too. That worked out pretty goddamn well. So this guy is now... You'd assume he'd be fairly happy with that. Hey, thanks for landing me and pushing my claim and elevating me from simple sir up to high lord, but that's okay. Haha, don't worry about it, my man. Have some gold and then demand his religious conversion. If he says no now, I'll have his head. I will have your head. You motherfucker, after everything I've done for you. This is something else that makes no bloody sense for CK2. Yes, thank you, my liege, for giving me literally everything I have in the whole world. But no, I'm not going to convert to your religion. Mark! Not Mark, my good friend Sir Mark, the first warrior of the Black Ears. Dead as sticks, but that was our rank up duel. So I thought, honestly, I thought we were going to lose that, given we had 180 personal combat there. Cool. We are now the rank of Wolf, so one more rank, then we could try and go for that Grand Championship bloodline. Now, there are a load of other things we could do with this, isn't there? We could build, like, military training grounds or something. I forget how you do it. Is it, like, is that even in this? Yeah, there we go. Okay, shit. So this is something I've really ignored with the warrior societies, is that we can right-click on a province and build our particular types. You can see that it gives light infantry, this one gives archers, this one gives, it gives a lot of attacks as well, but it gives you bonuses to your troop count, like quite significant bonuses here. So, tax income, we've currently got 40 gold per month, which is massive. Are there any wonders? Oh, of course we can build the additional... They're not really wonders, are they? It's just like big infrastructure, because we've got the Caesars mod, which I think is a bit more thematic. You know, being able to build bridges in the Riverlands is not exactly immersion breaking the same. A lot of these are actually very immersion friendly for the Game of Thrones. I think, you know what, we will go for those then. I was going to say it's either we save up for something massive like that, or we just keep doing generic building, or we go for these. We might as well go for this then if we're sticking part of the society, right? So what have we got bonus-wise right now then? It's me about to look at technology. What's our army composition? That's not really helping out too much. What about just generic realm compositions? We've got a lot of cavalry. Actually, way more cavalry than I expected there. Actually, we've got a load of cavalry. Mostly heavy infantry, though, which is quite nice to see. I think I'll just go for heavy infantry bonuses then. That way we can also tailor the buildings that we're building in our capital and in our sub-towers to suit whatever we've got being built there. You know, if we go for the archery range, we'll want to get buildings or prioritize buildings that give archers. Cheval is horse in French, so that is what those ones give. Do we want to go for... Heavy infantry, then. I think that might be a good idea. So, in the God's Fort, let's go for all of the heavy infantry. I think you can upgrade it more than that, can't you? Upgrade it. Can we also build the other one as well? Well, can we build all of those? That'd be crazy. My God, we can. Heavy infantry plus 10%. Oh, wow, this is awesome. So, just build all of those. Holy shit. Now, if we upgrade it beyond that, though, look, it does give a massive bonus to heavy infantry, but you lose 10% of each of the others. So you start getting diminishing returns after a while if you build too many of these buildings. So it might be good just to build the base level of all of it on all of the towers and leave it at that. Yeah, why not? Let's try that. Let's upgrade. Oh, I didn't mean to upgrade that. Downgrade that one. So build the jousting. And there you go. So now we've got the base level of all of it. We're getting 10% to all of that, but minus point... What we're getting, like, minus 2.5 gold per month. I think that's a great deal. I think that's a good amount of troops for that. And then again, we can upgrade them. But if we do that, then we will lose troops. But I think it might just be better to do this, to be honest. I'll crunch the numbers anyway in between episodes, and I'll see if building the highest level will lower the other levels by the same amount. So, for example, if we have a level 4, give them 50%, but we upgrade all the other 4 ones, whether or not that will still make it just plus 10%. At that point, it wouldn't be worth it. I don't know if that's the best way to describe it, but hopefully you can see what I'm getting out there. I'll see between episodes if it's worthwhile, but I'll definitely invest in that, and it will also give the martial focus, since we're not directly leading troops, because we always tend to fucking die. Seeing as we're not leading troops, it gives the martial bonus another little thing that it can do for the realm. You know, actually focus on all of this melee infrastructure instead of all of this troop infrastructure. So let's see what happens then if we... Oh, well, obviously we're going to go out to start off with. What have we not done? What does it smell I have to find out? That's a weird butcher, isn't it? Let's try this one. The smith should have what I need. I'm hungry. Oh, right. So this one we've not done before. Cool. You go ahead to the main road and reach market. A lot of different stores sell their goods. You already wonder if you bought enough money with you. 4 different options then. Should we just start from the top and work our way down later on? Smith should have what I need. I doubt that. I doubt that a lot, seeing as we've got Valyrian steel armor and a Valyrian steel weapon. I'm hungry. What food can I buy? I'm hungry. I'll take this fruit. What is it? It burns? You look around the food stand and a fire red fruit catches your attention. So we gain 25% chance of getting iron stomach. Is that permanently? Wow. So we're gonna eat some tasty peppers, some tasty chilies. Apple seeds for an orchard, lemon seeds for an orchard. Oh, that actually allows us to build a building, doesn't it? That actually allows us to build the apple tree and lemon tree orchard respectively. Gives a lot of gold if we do that. Yeah. Should we go for the iron stomach? See if we can get that modifier. It's 25% chance. So try this a few different times. Go. Come on. Nice. Nailed it. Is that permanent? It is permanent. Health +1 and month prestige +1. That's a nice little bonus. I do like the go out mod just because it's this fun little sub-adventure. Now, speaking of fun little sub-adventure, we still don't have a fucking kid though, huh? I mean, I'd love to go for the rulership focus. We've got a mod that adds a bunch more events to the rulership focus, but without having a kid, I don't really want to risk it. What the hell's going on with that, huh? What's up? I mean, do we know our fertility? Are we getting any bonuses to that? Nothing as far as I can tell. Okay, are there any buildings we can build? Because this seems a little bit weird that we're not getting anything out of this. You'd all thought I'd forgotten, but I remember we've got that building that we need to build. We're a formidable fighter, don't we, to make our army super, super powerful. So let's go on the bounty board. Hunt our vassal. Oh my god, the man that we landed? Yes, kill him. Because then we might inherit his title. Let's get with the drill engine. Wealth and glory are mine. Come on, we've got to get that formidable fighter. Because I feels like today has been a real good show of our army strength. Some really good infrastructure going on there as well in terms of upgrades to Emond's Rest especially. I still really, really want to get that building because it seems so fucking powerful. Come on. It says we're close. Come on, this has got to be it. Let's get the dual engine. Nice, there we are, formidable fighter, good work. Okay, so then go to Emond's Rest. What was it called again? Jewel Academy, right? Yeah, levy reinforcement rate plus 30%. That's so good. And then one of those in hopefully every, oh my god, every province as well. This is insane. We've done so much for our actual troop count. We haven't got enough money for this one, but our troop counts are going to be so ridiculous. This is going to be so good. What's our levy reinforcement rate right now? Plus 20%, and then plus 40% from trained troops, plus another 30% from that as well. We're going to be able to do so much aggressive war, and it doesn't matter if they call in all their Andal buddies at that stage. I don't know if you noticed as well, but somehow House Tully have come back to life. How have they done this? Descendants of House Udane. Will House Udane not like a branch House of Us or something? I don't remember what... I remember this house being significant, but I don't remember why. House Tully have somehow come back. Right, so her... Oh my god, it was the House Aaron. Right, okay. This is ridiculous. Commander to end a war. Stop this. Stand down. Nothing I can do. What if we kill her dead? And then, oh my god, and then it actually inherits to another noble house who chances are won't take on the coat of arms. It's the final Tully again. Another final Tully. No matter how many times we stamp them out, they keep fucking coming back. I'm going to try it. We're going to plot to kill. This is not done. We've got a really high potential plot power if we bribe more people, but I don't really want to spend any money on it, to be honest, because she's already in hiding anyway. She must be in hiding for a reason. I guess people want her dead. I don't know why. Oh, she's done something wrong here. What has she done wrong? Envious, adulterous, religious, cruel. Oh, she's been fucking a load of people. Right. Opinion predecessor apparently also doing something there. I mean, we've already got 134%. That's enough to kill her. We just got to wait for her to get out of hiding. I'm not going to spend any money bribing, like, who we got, justiciars, courtiers, various masters, whatever else. We can get a really high plot power. She's not going to bother with it. Oh, we've got enough to combine our trophies again. Very cool. So let's worship the ancestor and see what this event has got going for us. You decide to visit the shrine in the Holy Grove and make sacrifice in honor of your ancestors, hoping for their aid in return. What would you ask of your forefathers? Forefathers? I thought we only had one father. Roll credits. I wish for companionship. Guide my sword in battle. Let me conquer my enemies. Prosperity and growth of the realm. Our ancestors share your wisdom with me. Let's guide my sword in battle and let me conquer my enemies. What will that do for us? We've got to offer them something. May their souls serve you in the afterlife. You guys said that apparently there was a bit of worship, like they would literally hang people from weirwoods and things. So this seems appropriate. One of your prisoners. Take this 12-year-old girl. Let's hang her from a weirwood tree. Nice work. I think we actually did as well. May their ancestors blow their blessing upon us. What did we get? We just lost scarred. I feel like that was a bit... What did that do? Brilliant. So we hung a 12-year-old girl from a tree and got nothing to show for it. Fantastic. And what I am planning on doing is adding some... I know a lot of people have been asking, Mr. Streamer, please add the giants. Mr. Streamer, please add the children of the forest. Mr. Streamer, please add green seers and things like that. The ability... I'll add that to the Worship the Ancestors. Very similar to the sort of go-out events that we've had where you have random different outcomes. I'll add that onto this event so that it's still thematic, still fits the campaign, but is also utilizing some of the base mechanics already. Probably making quite low chance. Not really sure how I'm going to implement them yet, but I thought that'd be kind of a fun little feature to chuck onto that one. So stay tuned tomorrow. We might get ourselves some giant friends who my personal goal is put as the Emperor of Valyria. Speaking of Valyria, how are they doing right now? They've lost a lot of their... Are they in a civil war or something? Because they seem to have lost a lot of their land. No, they're just in a massive civil war right now. Attacking Valyria, Dragonstone, Basilisk, Gale, Sahor, Lorath. Right, okay. So the Freehold is still doing very, very well. It's just they look a bit more splintered than they really are. Oh, Vale. You have a new heir. If your character dies now, you will play as Axel Mudd, the hair-lip hunchback. Fantastic. Just what we wanted. I suppose we haven't got a female heir now, so at least we got that going for us. Good to prove my strength. Thank you very much. Follow his advice. Now, what I was going to say before we wrap things up for today, let's see if we can try and get a load of claimants to our court to dismantle the Mountain and the Vale. Now, obviously, we can't push all claims simultaneously. We can only push one claim at a time. We might find that there are claimants, though, who have multiple claims on provinces. So... This guy from Strongstone has a claim on Runestone and the Eastfield as well. So if we can find some of his relatives who have similar claims, well, this guy, for example. Oh, Strongstone and Runestone. That worked out quite well. So Willem Royce, a classic First Man House. What about Iron Oaks? Because that's a female ruler who's also a child. If we can find some other claimants for that, and we can push their claim. He's got strong claims, so it wouldn't matter. We do have ways in here. The thing is, it's going to take a very, very long time to dismantle the Vale by doing wars like that over and over and over. So, unless we want to try and assassinate him, I guess. Fortunately, won't work. Steal artifact. That's what we should be doing. I don't know what other artifacts to steal now. Of course, we've got the Valyrian steel armor. We've got the... Oh, we don't have a glass candle anymore. Do we have the learning to use that? 11. I don't think we do. My God, 298 personal combat. That's fantastic. I don't know what other artifacts are even worth stealing at this point. Valyrian steel armor, Valyrian steel weapon. Besides that, there's not a huge amount I can really think of. Some weird stuff here. Ceremonial weapon. Reach one opinion +3. I wonder if there are some other weird little artifacts like that. You know, I'll have a look in the files before tomorrow. See what we can dig up. See if there is anything worth adding to our treasury. In the meantime, though, thank you all for watching. I think I have some work to do with regards to the giants and the First Men, and we'll see if we can bring back the children of the forest. We'll see if we can bring back those guys into the realm. There is some little bits of lore that I vaguely remember. I do need to check the Game of Thrones world book again just to make sure that I am I can add something that's thematically appropriate to this. But there were some alliances and things I recall that used to live in harmony or shit like that. But I'll double check through the book and just make sure that that all adds up. But it will give some reason for picking Ancestor veneration. And there's some weird kind of base game events, basically. Thank you all for watching, and thank you to the insane top tier level patrons for making this series possible. More importantly, thank you to the new patrons who have seemingly appeared overnight, so I haven't had a chance to update my list yet, but thank you guys for your new support to the channel. Of course, thank you to those continuing patrons, including Alchemia, Anthony Gawley, Asuna Kirito, at Moses, Average Gamer 419, Bacon Kitten, Ben Hoffland, Chesty, Croesus, Donald, Dylan of Gondolin, Fakuna Vasquez, Gogolus, Harik, Harry McGowan, Iguana Squad, James Shea, Jonah Waters, Justin Wallace, Kaden Carter, Michael Mullen, Muskratful, Norstrus, Necrofan, and Pelvis Presley, Rodin, Scott, Skaz, Smegmastain, Somnus, Shay, T-Bag Cruz, Tom 18, Tyler Kendall, Tyler McClam, Vacuous Bacchus, Varagon, William Green, and Zazie7011. Thank you guys all for your support at the insane tier levels on Patreon. And like I said, a big thank you to all of those new tier level patrons. All of those. God damn, I'm struggling today. It's a Monday. Is it Monday? Saturday. It's a Saturday. You know. You know how it be. Thank you as well to Uwu Daddy, Asro, Anna Person, Andrew Walsh, Andrew Wilson, Anka, Attila, Austin Taylor, Betsmas Max, Better Valerian, Black Double H, Blood for the Blood God, Buen Gun, Chris, Corgi Circus, David Van Diepen, Dom, Dunk217, Emerald Beam, Foosh, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, Genji Circle, Gothamo, Grey, Haji Damar, I Am Sagittaire, I See the Great, Jackson P, Jay Lara, Jacob Wolfie, Jose, Jeebus Crust, Yoran Vries, Job's Lucky Sister, Jelly Vondel, Joseph Beer, Justin Block, Justin Walters, Justin Rules, Llewellyn Thomas, Luke Wallace, Manuel Bostish, Mastolp, Monty, Mosi Sampson, My Name Isn't Dio, Nathan Flores, Nathaniel Lindbergh, Nick, Noah Gallimore, Organised Confusion, Pantamu, Pantherpearl, Peyton Denisart, Russian Oligarch Billionaire, Ryan Hooper, Sam Kier, Shardul, Smirtworm, Smooth Octopus, Socrates, Super9089, Sweetsy, Talar, The One Ring, Voodoo Mumbo, Void Prince Kibo, Will Wade, Wilson Atef, Wolfie, Yellowfall, Yorker, Zach, and CK2. Thank you guys all for your support. Let's see you guys tomorrow for hopefully some giants. What if we could breed some giants into our family? I'll assume that doesn't work.